What led to the Cowboys' decline? First, I really gotta say that my first instinct was, watching the situation because, I am a 49ers fan and, we always got to look out for the Cowboys because we might meet them later in the season usually. Is I never understood why going into this season, why they did not fire head coach Mike McCarthy last season, you know, get a head coach when there was like a plethora of coaches available, especially a legendary coach like Bill Belichick floating around struggling to find a job that would definitely just stepped right into Dallas and made them, a concrete contender. So that was my first thing because I think people always lean on the fact that he has a Super Bowl victory with the Green Bay Packers, with Aaron Rodgers, but how long ago was that? Like I can't even remember the year. It had to be like maybe like 2007 or something. I don't fact check here, so but I think they're leaning on his resume too much, not what have you done for me lately. And granted, last season, 12 wins or so. The things that matter is like once you're doing great in the regular season, that's out of the window because you prove that. It's like, what do you do in the playoffs? You can't even make a NFC championship game. It's kind of saying something uh, to me about your coaching that you can't get over the top. So we'll see where that goes. I mean, they gotta be fucking crazy to not let him go this offseason because Cowboys have definitely just imploded right in front of our eyes. Let's take a little break from the video. And if you like what you're hearing, drop a like, a comment, and hit that subscribe button. Back to the video. Obviously, the elephant in the room, we know what it is Jerry Jones. And I just, I'm not the only one. I gotta think the rest of the sports world was just thinking how crazy Jerry Jones has been sounding lately, especially last season when, they got knocked off by the Packers. That was completely unexpected. But then that kind of showed like the Packers are here and they're here to contend. But anyway, it's kind of like, okay, let's make some additions. If we got to let a few guys go, let's ramp up this team and, get them over the top. And Jerry Jones was just feisty, almost going like, "It's my money, and I'll spend it the way the fuck that I want." You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's basically what he did. It like just moves that didn't make sense. Like, he re-signed Ezekiel Elliott, like when he's clearly past his prime, and his prime only lasted like 2 seasons. And just stuff like that, bonehead stuff, and him waiting like for the last second to officially sign, Dak Prescott finally and Ceedee Lamb. That's the core of your team right there, and you're hesitant. What does that tell them? Of course, they're gonna take the contract, but next time when it comes up, they're gonna be like, "I remember how the fuck you treated me. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here." Granted, by the time their contract comes up again, Jerry Jones will probably be dead. But that's another conversation for another day. But he's just been doing a lot of crazy shit. And this is a football league that is constantly changing and you need to adapt with it. And he just hasn't been. And he needs to get with the program, and a lot of people are calling for him to give the control over. And I think it's about that time because I feel like every season I'm watching all these analysts and stuff go through the same conversation that Jerry Jones is losing it. So I really think he needs to fucking give the control away, I think, to his son, Stephen Jones. Let them kind of rebuild the foundation that they're used to having because they don't have it right now. They are definitely just exploding. And lastly, I gotta say that it's probably the drama that is really knocking them around and stuff. First you got Micah Parsons, with the fucking podcast every week, just like talking shit on playing different occasions, even like dating all the way back to last year and stuff like that. And then a couple weeks ago, he's calling out his own head coach, which I mean, he ain't wrong, but that's just not the way that you like go about that. And it's just causing drama and causing rift. And, they'll act like they get over it, but it's still like inside their house, they're looking at you or looking at each other like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really bad vibes over there, and things are definitely going to change in the off season. But, even, for other like drama there, it's like you could just see the body language of like when they play. Like, Dak Prescott before he got injured, you read his lips and he's going, we fucking suck. Like, you are the head of the team, you are the quarterback, and you are saying that. Like, you're the one that has to stay positive and go, good job, guys, even if they fucking suck. Like, and you're just letting it go, we fucking suck. It's like, that's just one. And then to me, I always see Ceedee Lamb's like body language, like he's not getting the ball enough and stuff, which I ain't mad at him about because he just got paid. He's their guy. It's like, you need to get me the fucking ball. But he's just always like, all like that, So it's just too much going on. You got to keep it strictly football. And even this week, Trayvon Diggs and Ceedee Lamb were caught at the club after a loss, and they're under scrutiny for that. Which it's like, young man rumble. Let the young dudes do what they're gonna do to free their mind and stuff. But they're under scrutiny for, I guess, not really giving a shit about the loss and everything. And you know, um, yeah, it's just a shame. And even Trayvon Diggs a couple weeks ago when him and the Cowboys lost to my Niners, he's in there telling the reporter that just asking a decent question to like some kind of derogatory thing to his fucking balls or whatever. Like, it's just like, come on, dude, we're grown. Let's if I'm a Cowboys fan, all I want is us to right this ship and you know like get us moving forward because they're like sinking in fucking quicksand right now, to be totally honest.